Let me say the thing nobody told you when you started. Not one person walks into sales good at it. Not the top closer on your floor, not the founder who makes it look effortless, not the smooth voice on the podcast. Every single one of them was once exactly where you are right now. Palms sweating, second-guessing every word, wondering if they're just not cut out for this. So if that's you today, hear me clearly. You are not behind and you are not broken. You're simply early. There's a specific, quiet practice that separates the people who get good from the people who stay stuck. And it has nothing to do with talent or charisma. Give me the next few minutes, and I'll show you exactly what it is and how to start it before your very next conversation. Picture this. Two people start selling with the exact same shot. Same product, same onboarding, same manager, same script handed to them on day one. Now run the tape forward 400 conversations. One of them walks into a call and you can feel the room tilt toward them. Calm, sharp, trusted. The other is still clutching that same day one script, still getting that sick feeling in their stomach when the phone rings. Here's what I want you to sit with. It was not talent. It was not luck. It was not some sales gene one of them was born with. They had the same number of conversations. Something specific happened inside those conversations. Something the second one never did. And once you see what it is, you can't unsee it. Here's the trap almost every beginner falls into. You think getting good means getting smooth. So you memorize the pitch, you rehearse the rebuttals, you try to sound like the slickest closer on the floor. And it backfires. Because a nervous person performing a smooth script just sounds like a nervous person performing a script. The buyer feels it. Now flip it. The reps who actually get good aren't chasing smoothness. They're chasing curiosity. Their whole game becomes, can I ask one better question than I asked yesterday? And can I actually listen to the answer instead of waiting for my turn? That's it. Smoothness is a byproduct you earn later. Curiosity is the engine you start today. You don't perform your way to good, you ask your way there. So what actually closes the gap between those two reps? This loop. Step 1, a rep. You have the conversation, you ask the more curious question, and crucially, you do not wait to feel ready because you never will. Step 2, and this is the one almost everybody skips. You look back. 5 honest minutes. What landed? Where did they lean in and where did they go cold? Step 3, you pick one thing, just one, to do differently next time. Not 10, 1. Then you run it again tomorrow. That's the whole machine. Here's the part that should set you free. What we call talent is almost always just this loop. Run more times. The naturals aren't gifted, they're early. They started looping before you did. So start looping. Let me make this concrete. Both of our reps had the same 400 conversations, identical volume. The one who stalled took those 400 conversations and effectively learned the same one 400 times. Pitch, get a no, hang up, move on, never once asking what just happened. Volume without reflection is just repetition. The one who grew took the very same 400 conversations and after each one jotted a single line. What made them open up? Why did that objection soften when I asked instead of argued? 400 tiny lessons stacked on top of each other. Same effort, same headset, wildly different outcome. The difference wasn't talent. It was the 5 minutes of looking back that one of them refused to skip. Let's make this impossible to leave as a nice idea. Before your very next conversation, you're going to choose one curious question to carry in, not 10, 1. Maybe it's, what made you take this call today? Maybe it's, what would have to be true for this to be a no-brainer for you? Pick the one that makes you a little curious about the answer. Then, and this is the half everyone drops, block 5 minutes right after the call. Not later, not someday. 5 minutes to write down what their answer actually taught you. That's one full turn of the loop. Done. Do that on your next call, and you will have already done the thing the rep who stalled never did in 400 conversations. Before you click away, I want you to actually answer 3 things. Not out loud, just to yourself, honestly. First, think about your last hard conversation. Did you genuinely look back on it and pull a lesson out? Or did you just feel relieved it was over and move on? Be honest. Second, what's one question you've been too nervous to ask a prospect? The one you keep swallowing? Because that question is probably your next rep. And third, the one that matters most. What is the single tweak you will carry into your very next call? Just one. Sit in that for a second. The reps who get good aren't the ones who answer these quickly. They're the ones who answer them honestly, and then actually do the thing. Here's the whole thing in one breath. The people you think are naturals, the ones who make it look easy, they were never gifted. They just started the loop before you did. One rep, one honest look back, one small tweak, run over and over until what used to terrify them became automatic. That's not talent. That's a decision you get to make starting on your very next call. You are not behind. You are not bad at this. You are simply early in a loop that the good ones have already run a few hundred times, and the only way to catch up is to start running it now. So go get one more rep.